Hello everybody. Today we will talk about self-confidence. I put some funny clips on our video. But of course, our topic is still serious. Please like, subscribe, share and leave a comment. If you think that it is an interesting video, please continue watching. Self-confidence, its pros and cons, Feng Shui and how to adjust your confidence to gain success. So let's get started now. Easy to identify, yet probably difficult to define, conceptualize, and measure. What does self-confidence means? One of the main requirements for success, happiness, and reaching your goals is confidence. Having enormous self-confidence will also be useful in just about every part of your life. Let's get straight to the point. You were not born with self-confidence. That is, self-confidence is not something innate. This can be taught, nurtured and built over the years, at any stage in life. Confidence is the personal ownership of no one. The person who has it learns it and goes on learning. Your degree of confidence is truly the outcome of how you perceive yourself, which is eventually how people will perceive you. How people interrelate and respond to you is a reflection of how you perceive yourself. Therefore, if you don't have a high degree of self-confidence or a huge deal of self-esteem, then it's mostly because you are concentrating on your negative traits and on what you are doing wrong. In other words, you are being your own worst enemy. The good thing is that you can alter this and improve your self-confidence. The most talented person on earth has to build confidence in his talents from the foundation of faith and knowledge, like anybody else. The device will be different from one person to the other, but the necessary job is similar. Confidence and attitude are accessible to all of us according to our skills and requirements, not somebody else, as long as we make use of our talents and develop them. Self-confidence is an approach that lets individuals have positive yet reasonable viewpoints of themselves and their conditions. Self-confident people trust their skills and abilities, have a general sense of influence in their lives, and believe that, within reason, they will be able to do what they desire, plan, and anticipate. Having self-confidence does not necessarily mean that people will be able to do everything. Self-confident people do have expectations and standards that are realistic and reasonable. Even if some of their standards are not met, they remain to be positive and to accept themselves. People who are not self-confident rely extremely on the consent of other people to feel good about themselves. They tend to prevent taking risks because they are afraid to fail. They usually do not expect themselves to succeed. They often place themselves down and tend to disregard or overlook remarks and praise paid to them. On the other hand, self-confident people are willing to risk the disapproval of others because they normally believe in their skills and abilities. They tend to accept themselves, they don't feel they have to conform for them to be accepted. Self-confidence is not essentially a general trait or characteristic all aspects of a person's life. Usually, people will have some aspects of their lives where they think they are quite confident, for instance, academics and sports, while at the same time they do not feel confident at all in other fields, for example, personal appearance, social relationships, among others. Having a lack of self-confidence of low self-esteem can affect nearly all areas of your life. It can affect you while out with friends, while giving a presentation and while meeting new people, to name but a few. Confidence issues can be brought about for many different reasons, and over time they become so commonplace that we just expect them to happen. If you are dealing with confidence issues at the moment, you will understand just how it can affect your life and sometimes even stop you from doing things that you want to. Some people allow it to affect them in getting a promotion or meeting new people do. If you met people that still haven't found a husband or wife in their age, as they say that they are just too shy. A list of some of the tips are having clients to help them regain their confidence. 1. Surround yourself with positivity, enthusiasm, and passionate people who are contagious. Surround yourself with them and allow their confidence to brush off on you. By being around positive people, we will learn how they confidently deal with things in their life that would throw us off course. 2. Create a new image. This is a fantastic tip that will leave you feeling great. Go out and get a whole new image that oozes with confidence, new clothes, a new hairstyle, or better posture. When you have this new image, you can act up to it with confidence and allow the new you to be born. 3. Watch what you say to yourself. We all talk to ourselves as we think about things. We say things like, "Oh, I can't afford that." This type of inner talk can be quite negative as it closes our mind to finding a solution. Instead of saying something like, "How could I afford that?" it allows you to use your brain for thinking and ultimately finding a solution. 4. Make a change, move career, house, or make new friends. If you find that an element of your life is causing you to lack of confidence, then change it. Remember though that you set the limit on what is impossible, so open up your mind and consciously decide what you can and can't do rather than just relying on your emotions to make these decisions for you. By all rights, your life should be pretty much perfect. You have a wonderful family, a good job, and almost everything you could want. The problem is that you lack confidence and respect in yourself. To you, it seems as if everything you touch is a disaster. It may be that you feel as if you are getting too old, or you have gained too much weight. Maybe you think you should be further in your career than you are. It might be that you feel like you aren't a good mate or that you are an ineffective parent. Regardless of how things look to the outside world, you know that something is missing from your earthly experience, and only correcting it will allow you to have the fulfilling, harmonious life you crave. You aren't alone. Many people struggle with finding confidence and respect for themselves as well as getting it from others. When used correctly, Feng Shui can help. Before you decide that this ancient philosophy is too new age or isn't valid, consider what it is all about. The ideas and practice of Feng Shui make a great deal of sense when you learn more about them. The idea is to create an environment conducive to balancing and harmonizing every aspect of your life. By organizing your belongings, creating a clean environment, and carefully placing items and using colors, you can promote positive energy flow and improve all aspects of life. In truth, confidence and respect are elements of every part of your life. By improving the total picture, you can find confidence and inspire respect in others. Start with your home. Object placement and color use is very important in Feng Shui. Confidence and respect are easier to obtain in a warm, clean environment. As long as consistent effort is being made, it doesn't matter if you start your new Feng Shui lifestyle inside the house or in the yard and driveway. Beginning outside may help to promote respect from others more quickly though. Even those who know nothing of Feng Shui or who don't believe in its worth will be affected by a well-maintained yard and welcoming plants. Any outside repairs that need to be made are worth the time. Not only will other people see the care you put into your home, but you will enjoy the sight of it and be proud of it too. Pride is a wonderful way to build up your feelings of self-worth. Once everything is in good working condition and clean, look to your landscaping. Of course, the season of the year will have bearing on what type of vegetation you can use, but Feng Shui transcends the seasons and there are options you can use anytime. Wind chimes near the entrance to your home promote the flow of positive Qi and draw helpful people to your home. Always make use of that particular Feng Shui object. The entrance to a home is very important as well. It should be welcoming, but set up to trap any negative energy that may come from family or guests who come into your home. The use of mirrors can be very beneficial in setting up the type of environment you need to instill confidence and respect in yourself and others. Balance to your life, but also in the lives of anyone who are with you. Part of confidence comes from knowing your family is stable and happy. There is nothing more rewarding to the ego and a person's well-being than knowing they are positively influencing their family. With that in mind, take a look at your family or living room. A member of the family representing something they enjoy doing and love. This helps to promote unity and encourages the idea that while you all together are a family. Water is a wonderful element to employ as well. It represents growth and flowing energy. If a water fountain isn't possible, try a picture of a waterfall or a small statue that depicts flowing water. Depending on the level of change you need, it is relatively simple, straightforward philosophy to use in your home and life. With all aspects of your existence in harmony and alignment, the confidence and respect you desire will be easy to obtain. Focus on the money and fame areas of your home will promote greater respect at work, while concentrating on the bedroom and family room will encourage a deeper, more profound relationship with your partner and family. It all adds up to greater confidence and respect for yourself. Others will quickly follow suit. Liberate yourself, go out and do what you like. How long it has been since you last went to have a walk with your loved one? How long has it been when you walked hand in hand with your friend to the bakery? And tossed a coin to decide what to buy? These might seem very simple things, but these simple things have the power to add on to build great confidence and fulfillment. Life if see is quite simple. What gets a bit too complex though is to remain simple. Isn't it? Just as small drops of water make the mighty ocean, the little things you enjoy doing have the capability to turn you into a storehouse of confidence. When God made you, He put a desire in your heart and bestowed onto you the capability to achieve it. However, in the process of growing up, you forgot what exactly your purpose was, what is that you liked and what is that you enjoyed doing. It does happen with lots and lots of people who do feel like breaking free but are too tied up in their day-to-day responsibilities that it gets impossible for them to spare even 10 minutes to reflect on their lives, their direction, their dreams and goals. It's our duty to clear the mess that prevents us from hearing to our hearts. The conversations with your heart should keep getting clearer, and the best way to do it is to find time to do what you enjoy. And since you enjoy doing that activity, it straightaway means that you have all the aptitude and intelligence necessary to do the job effortlessly even though you may not realize it. Find your flock, birds of a feather flock together. You must find out people with whom you enjoy being. They are certainly the people of your frequency, and the energy flow between you and them is natural. Life becomes easy when you are among the people who are more or less on the same plane of thought as you, and it's easier to relate to them. They seem to understand you and vice versa, thus creating conditions for healthy conversations. A good conversation is a very healthy exercise and an important need of our mind. We all want our ideas to be heard and appreciated, and a good company provides a platform for the same. Set achievable goals and go for it. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. The idea is to begin with a small single step that can then further develop into giant strides. Learn to do the work at hand rather than to overwhelm oneself by looking at the entirety of a mammoth-looking task. Just like the soil underneath your foot, the top of the mountain too would someday be under your step. The only way to do something is to go for it. No matter how small the progress is, the focus should be on completing a task successfully even though it is a small task. A series of big uncompleted tasks is a sure-shot way to depression. Break a big task into a list of small tasks to be completed. Tick off from your list each job completed. A completed task, no matter how small it is, gives a sense of achievement that boosts our confidence and equips us with more energy to try a bigger task. Self-confidence is an important key to success in any walk of life. People with self-confidence are noticed more. They achieve their goals relatively easily. In contrast, people who lack self-confidence often end up being losers. You too need to build your self-confidence if you want to do well in life. Here are 10 tips that can help you build that elusive self-confidence. 1. Self-confidence is found in people who have a healthy self-esteem. They know their worth and act accordingly. A good way to improve your worth is to make a list of your accomplishments every day. You will be surprised to know how many positive acts you perform every day in life, but which you do not notice. Once you start looking at this list, your self-confidence will boom. 2. Be clear about your goals. If need be, break your goals into smaller, more manageable tasks. Pat yourself every time you achieve a minor goal. It will boost your self-confidence and help you achieve bigger goals. 3. Find a mentor who can help you reach your goal. Most people who have done well in life have a mentor who has traveled the same road on which they are traveling today. Meet your mentor regularly, and seek his advice and support as a routine. You will find that you are learning something valuable every day. 4. Socialize with people who are positive and supportive, who like and respect you. Give them the same support and respect that they give you. Avoid people who are negative and critical of you. Such people erode your self-confidence. They make you look at your negative self, and not your positive self. After some time, you get enveloped in their cynical and negative worldview. Nothing can be more damaging than that. Dump such friends as soon as you can. 5. Pay attention to how he look. Take pleasure in wearing good clothes and being well groomed. It makes you feel good. People do look at you differently. Remember that every human being wants to be found in the company of smart, intelligent, successful people. You can soon be a center of attraction if you radiate a positive, smart look. It can very easily make the difference between success and failure. 6. Don't be afraid of failures. Take them in your stride and move on. Say to yourself that you will succeed the next time. Never make the mistake of allowing your failures to overwhelm you. They will force you into a shell, and destroy your self-confidence. A better way is to shrug your failures as something inconsequential and take on a new challenge. Of course, you must learn from your mistakes, and be realistic about your abilities. People who try to overreach often fall. You should not allow that to happen in the name of self-confidence. 7. Keep yourself fit by exercising regularly and controlling your diet. A fit and healthy person is much more active and achieves more in his career. Physical fitness, like self-confidence, glows on your face. 8. Have a wide range of interests, and take an active interest in what is going on in the world. Meet and talk to a lot of people. Don't focus all your attention only on your work and on your problems. Divert your attention to new interests and new tasks. This will keep your mind happily occupied, and boost your self-confidence. 9. Take part in activities that you are good at. You may have excelled at things in the past and then given them up due to lack of time. Return to those activities again and see your self-confidence grow. 10. Pick up a new hobby or craft that interests you. It will keep you occupied. It will also increase your self-confidence as you become more skilled in it. Try to practice these tips as faithfully until you fulfill it as you can, and see the difference in your life. Your confidence when it comes to your ability to do the things that you want to achieve in life can help you, anywhere you want to go. It can bring you to greater heights not only in your career but also in your love life and your life in general. If you are confident, there is nothing in this world that you cannot attain if you just put your mind to it. However, there are many people now who have such astounding confidence issues that could very well ruin their lives. Their lack of confidence in themselves have affected their lives so much that they are unable to grab the opportunities that were presented to them so they could advance in their careers or get ahead in business endeavors. The bad thing about these confidence issues is some people are unaware that they have a problem. Even if they already lack confidence in their abilities and capabilities, they believe that nothing is wrong. For them, it is just common and being human, if they doubt their worth as a person. There are even others who won't believe that it is their lack of confidence that has kept them from getting a wife or a husband, even if they are way beyond their prime. If you are among these people, then one of the basic steps that you would have to do first, is to realize that you do have a problem. This way, you would be able to know what areas your confidence issues lie and be able to tackle them one by one. There are so many ways for you to overcome your shyness or your lack of confidence in your capabilities and abilities as a person. One of these is to always try to be with people who are bright and positive all the time. If you do this, there is a tendency that you will catch whatever secret formula they have in being what they are. Sooner or later, you will realize that you are already exuding the same kind of confidence that they present to the world every day. Always remember your good and new image, getting a new wardrobe to match a new hairstyle. This is a terrific ego booster that is guaranteed to lift your spirits. If you stop saying and thinking negative thoughts, you could also counter your lack of confidence. Too much negativity closes your mind to seek out new endeavors or solutions to the problems that are presented to you. If you always say and think positive things, then there is a greater chance of your being able to open your mind to new things and changes that will make your life better. Because if there are factors in your life that are causing your confidence issues, then you ought to change them. If you feel like you could not handle your problem yourself, then you could also opt for hypnotherapy. Hypnosis will help in easing out the blocks on your subconscious that is preventing you from gaining confidence. Remember that to gain confidence in yourself and on your capabilities, you have to get rid of the factors that have hindered you from becoming the beautiful butterfly that you are, and hypnosis could help you do this. I hope that you put this small collection of tips to good use. I made some of these videos a little bit funny, not to be bored while watching, no intention to offend somebody. Thank you for watching again this video. Hope you like and got an idea for our topic for today about self-confidence. See you again on our next video.